Today I want to introduce you guys to one of the most incredible mods I have ever played. Now, before you click awake because it's Men of War Assault Squad 2, I know it's not everybody's favorite game, but I promise you, this mod is worth your time. Now, what this mod does is it changes your Men of War Assault Squad 2 into a game about the Spanish Civil War, with everything from epic battles to mission mods, and let me be very clear here, some of the best urban warfare I have ever seen in Men of War Assault Squad. You've got to check this thing out, and as you can see right here, you've got international brigades, you've got national brigades, you've got Republican brigades. These are all independent campaigns with multiple missions. It gets pretty detailed here. You even got national volunteer campaigns, which I had never even really heard about until now. As you can see, it is very, very clear with who you can play, and in this campaign, as an example of just how specific you can get, these are allies of Franco or of Nationalist Spain. So we've got the City University and Brihuega. I'm pretty sure these are going to be probably based on the Italians, but I would love to see if the Portuguese are added here. So let's jump in and start taking a look at some of these missions, guys. I want to give you some of the flavor of everything. Might as well take a look at one of these first, and then I'll just give you a small snippet of all of the different factions you can actually play in this mod. So here we go. We need to try and capture the buildings and give them back to nationalist forces. So as you can see, I mean, just an example of how intense some of this combat can be in this mod. It's pretty awesome, I'm not gonna lie, it's really awesome. Let's take a look here, Ezio Focensi. Yeah, these are definitely gonna be Italian troops holding off an absolute massive barrage of Republican troops approaching our way. But this is the level of detail the mod gives, and again, in terms of urban combat in particular, it's just probably the best thing I've ever played in this game. In some of these missions, for instance in the No Pasarán mission, you actually have to fight your way through the city of Madrid as Republican forces. And these forces are a mix of not just standard Republican forces, but you've also got CNT-5 members, you've got members of the communist organizations. So it's really, really interesting that they go to this extent to relive that. And just look at those colors, like, that's so beautifully done. They've all got their own look there. The only thing they haven't improved on is the unit icons. It's pretty much just kind of just the flag of each individual side. But I just want to give you guys an idea of this kind of combat. Like, look at this. It actually plays like a true story. The camera is sort of locked in here close to all of the men fighting, and we get ourselves just some beautiful moments like this one of urban combat. It's like the Battle of Fallujah, man.
Hombres están dispuestos. ¡Cogedles! A sus órdenes. ¡Cielo santo! ¡Nos han dado! ¡Abra! Sí. ¡Al ataque! ¡Acabad con ellos! ¡Fuego! A sus órdenes.
From the nationalist perspective, if you want to fight alongside the forces of Generalissimo Francisco Franco, you can actually go ahead and get started with one of the largest battles of the war, one of the greatest victories of the nationalists, and that is the Battle of Teruel. And I mean, they really go to quite a length to model the entire city of Teruel itself. However, these initial battles depending on what you want to play. If you want to go for like a massive battle, you can. If you want to go for a mission battle, you can do that too. This initial battle is like that. You sort of have to sneak into the city and try and take out the Republicans one by one. Here we go. It looks like we're already trying to go get them, mierda. You guys need to work on your damn aim. But this is one of the options, and it's just got a very storyline approach in some of the missions. That's going to be a positive for some people, a negative for others. But again, you can always find the fights where it's just constant combat all the time. Oh, looks like we've got some reinforcements, boys. And guess what? They actually did have my Portuguese mission. What really annoys me, though, and at the same time I find hilarious, is this weird mix of Portuguese and Spanish. Las tropas sublevadas pretenden hacerse de una vez por todas en el control táctico sobre la capital española. I like it, though. Interesting, and of course, you do get to play as even Portuguese troops. I mean, look at that. How awesome is that? And in fact, this particular mission, if I have to be honest, looks like the most interesting to me, just from a novice. And the reason is, if we look over here, we've got a whole another Francoist army moving up on the enemy, and we need to try and support them as best we can with some additional troops. So let's make sure to just get these guys, start pushing forward, and hopefully get a flank attack here at the end on the enemy. Ooh, we've got artillery pieces. Muito obrigado. Try to get those out immediately and move the rest of our men up. But like I said, guys, it's totally up to you. You can absolutely come in here and have fun yourself. Do your own thing, you know, whatever you'd like in this particular mod. I just think the possibilities are endless, and the ability to actually play out the Spanish Civil War here is really, really, really cool. By the way, they've also done some upgrades to the tracer rounds. I think you guys can see that. We're currently playing on normal mode here, but if you want to bump up that difficulty, that's completely up to you. Normal mode is pretty easy to deal with here so far, but of course, if you don't play tactically, you'll get cut to shreds, especially out on these open trench lines like we have here. Historical accuracy is also really, really well done in this mod. As you can see, there are even North African troops, troops of the Spanish legions, even troops of the Condor legions that are part of the mod. And in this retelling of the taking of the city of Madrid, what they get correct is that Madrid was actually attacked from 3 different locations. So they give a lot of context, and depending on how you want, or what faction you want to play as, you can relive that actual retaking of the city from any number of different perspectives. Just find that level of detail, especially in Men of War Assault Squad 2, is really appreciated, because let's be honest, what this game has in action and stuff, it usually does not make up for in storytelling. It's not exactly the most immersive game when it comes to the actual plot itself, but this mod really goes out of its way to get you engrossed in the story of the Spanish Civil War and to teach you a little bit about it. Well, thank you guys so much for stopping by and checking out the video. Please make sure to like, comment, and subscribe. If you'd like to help this channel out even more directly, you can always check out the Patreon link below or join and become a member today. I want to give a special thank you to everybody for stopping by these videos. These modification videos in particular, I really enjoy doing because it gives people the chance to kind of play the same stuff that I'm playing and get an idea, a little look into my mind at least, for the time being. Take care, folks, and have a great holiday.